Hello, brothers and sisters. This is Father Remi from St. Agatha and St. James Parish and the Penn and Drexel Newman Centers in Philadelphia. We're going to reflect now on the Gospel of this coming Sunday, October 4th. It's taken from Matthew 22nd. And Jesus, for the third time in a row, is going to tell a parable addressed to the Pharisees, to the ruling class, to the officially good people. Parables because he wants them to react. After each parable, he's going to ask them questions, their opinion. Who do you think was the correct? Who do you think was mistaken? What do you feel about this parable? What do you feel about this character? He wants them to react and discover the truth inside. He's asking them evocative questions to take out the truth from within. Because they are hypocrites. Because like us, we sometimes know the truth many times, but we don't act consistently. We are also hypocrites. Okay, so Jesus is asking something to the Pharisees, but also to us. Because he wants us to grow and to be happy and to be joyful. Okay, this parable is going to be one of the landowner and the vineyard that is rented to evil tenants. And I want to get into the symbolisms. First of all, it's his vineyard. Okay? That means it's the vineyard of God. There is an absolute ownership of God that is entrusted to the tenants, to each one of us. Means we don't own our existence. We are administrators. We are stewards of our existence, of everything. Your person, your human nature, your life, your health, your intelligence, your affections, your passions, your will, your strength. Nothing is yours. Nothing is mine. Our existence has been entrusted to me to take care of it so I can communicate it to others. We are meant to be for others. And that is very important because that's the key factor, the key mistake of the tenets of we as humans. So it means we are absolutely belonging, and that's the important issue. Because everything is a gift, and every moment of existence we are being called into existence, invited, freely loved into existence, and that is a source of joy, of gratitude. Let us open our eyes into this fact. Then what he does, the landowner with his vineyard, he builds a hedge to surround it, around it, to protect it from evil influences, because he knows that the little vines are going to be very fragile. So he protects. How is God protecting you? How has God protected you all your life? From threats, dangers, evil attacks. Then he clears the soil, the ground from stones. How has God healed you from harshness, from stony moments, from moments in which you became bitter? So removing the stones from the land. Then what he does, he plants the choicest vines. What he's putting inside you are graces that started from your baptism, like attitudes of love, attitudes of trust, of hope, of love, of surrender, of mercy, like things that you received from not only the sacraments, but the saints, the example, the magisterium and the teaching of the popes, of the acts of charity of friends, even of people that you don't know. How many choicest vines have you received from the hands of God? Then he builds a watchtower in this vineyard. What is that watchtower? He means that he wants you to know that you are never alone, that he dwells in your midst, that he is a Emmanuel, a watchtower looking at you with a loving gaze. Gentle, loving gaze. He wants you and me to know that he's looking at us, that he's present, attentive, open, watching, with a long, loving look. LLL. I love that. I love that presence. And then, the next beautiful detail, he says, he builds a wine press within. It's like saying, all this address is addressed to a glorious ending, to a glorious celebration, when I'm going to enjoy of the sweet, the strength, the great, exquisite wine of your answer, of your fiat, of your yes to my love, to creation, to your existence. Chateau Lafite wine, the best quality of the French wine. That is our call, to give God this exquisite wine. And he's going to send servants to receive the produce. Who are the servants? Your family, your relatives, your friends, your neighbors, that with whom you are meant to share that exquisite wine of your love, your charity, your time, listening, whatever detail of love will make God happy, the landowner of your life, of your existence. Okay, but then the parable says the landowner goes on a journey. He's given us a space. He's not never absent. He's just simulating his absence, but he's given us the space of freedom so we can freely love him, serving and his servants, the ones that he's sending. This parable ends bad because the tenants abuse of the gifts, abuse of their human nature. It's like us abusing of all that we have, thinking that it is all is for us and to do with it whatever we want. Trying to expropriate God and say, I will decide everything. We end doing the opposite because we lose everything. When we acknowledge that everything is a gift, a free gift, loving gift from the Father and from Jesus that is with us, only in that, when we do that action, we inherit everything with Christ the Son. But if we try to expropriate and say, it's mine, I will do with my body, with my soul, with my time, whatever I want, we lose everything. And we become bitter instead of this sweet and exquisite wine we are called to produce. God bless you, my friends. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.